You got to be in it to win it. And a lot of you out there know that every week I just absolutely enjoy watching the weekly message delivered by Pastor Craig Groeschel. And what he's been doing over the last couple weeks is he's been taking movies and he's been unpacking the movies. And as he unpacks the movie, he's tying this into a faith based life lesson learning moment. And a few weeks ago, I happened to be watching one, and he had referenced the movie Gran Turismo. And it's the true story behind this. This actually, it's a young boy that grew up playing video games, racing video games, that then parlayed that into becoming a very well known European race driver. And I believe he actually won the 24 hours at Le Mans. And there's a reason why I bring this movie in and the message that Pastor Craig Groeschel had delivered, because there's three parts to this, and each part absolutely ties into the sales world. And how Pastor Craig opened this is he went on to say this, and I want us to all key in this. Let's just really hone in on this one. We all have a dream that might be out of reach or some kind of lofty goal, but you got to run to win. Isn't that so true when it comes to the day in the life of a sales professional? You all have dreams. You all have dreams of where you'd like to be a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But you got to run. You got to run to win. And Pastor Craig Rochelle broke this down in three different ways based on the movie Gran Turismo. Number one is you got to commit. You need to commit. Motivation's going to get you so far, but commitment is going to keep you going. And then Pastor Craig Rochelle went on to say this: most people don't fail because of lack of desire, but because of a lack of commitment. So true. So true. And in my upcoming book, Selling in a Post-Trust World, the last foundation, the last pillar of the trust formula is disciplined habits. What I'm going to ask everybody this week: you need to commit. Commitment's only going to get you so far. You got to be disciplined with this. You have to be disciplined if you want to win the race. The second thing you got to do is you got to bring your best. You must bring your best. As Pastor Craig Rochelle goes on to say this, it's the things that no one sees that bring about the results everyone wants. Stop and reflect on that one for a moment. Hey, in sales, you got to run with perseverance, and you can't give up. Check this one out. Pastor Craig goes on to say this: if it's not fatal, then it's not final. Is that a mirror moment for a lot of us, especially in sales? We got to stay committed. You got to run the race. You got to win it. You got to bring your best. What are you doing behind the scenes? The things that no one's seeing. I do know this: if you want to achieve the results that no one's achieving, you must be willing to do the things no one is doing. And the third thing that Pastor Craig had broken down is you got to stay in the race. You got to complete the tasks. Simply put, most people are going to quit. Pastor Craig goes on to say this: what happens to you does not define who you are. Stop, think, reflect on that. What happens to you as a day in the life of a sales professional does not define who you are. The best out there, the elite of the elite, they run to win. Are you running to win? I'll let y'all think about that one. He wound up our time together. This was a few weeks ago when he broke down the movie Gran Turismo. He went on and he ended our time together by saying this. And I believe this is applicable to each and every one of you out there. Finish what you start and do it for the right reason. Have the courage to stay in the race. Finish what you start prospecting. Finish what you start taking care of your clients. Finish what you start bringing meaningful business value to your clients. Finish what you start bringing an inspirational experience to the forefront. Finish what you start bringing disciplined habits to the forefront. With trust and credibility, unfortunately lacking in the sales world today. Not only will selling from the heart catapult you to the top of the list, but what's going to keep you in it is selling in a post-trust world. Selling in the post-trust world is coming out August 13th. I can't wait. Thank you all for the support. Over the years, we've been waving the flag on selling from the heart. We're going to continue to wave that flag with selling in a post-trust world. You got to be in it to win it, folks. Have the courage to stay in the race, because I do know this, and we already know this. Your clients and your future clients, they'd rather connect and do business with a sales professional who sells from the heart as opposed to a sales rep who is an empty suit. Y'all have an amazing week.